The BSFO 2021 is coming up this weekend. I haven't played in a big event like that since 3 years ago, back in 2018. Can I really do well? I was gone from the game for almost 2 years, but I've been back at it for over a year now. Can I top again? Am I willing to prepare enough to do so? Is it worth trying? I know I can do it. I have to try. One game at a time. I will make it to top 8. What's up, amigos? Coming to Jaime here today, and holy crap, this whole BCFO experience has been a great one. And I just want to take today just to cover my experience and how basically what I was expecting and also how everything went. As you may have known, I actually made it to second place overall. So after 7 rounds of Swiss and going into top 8, I was able to make it to the finals to get second place overall. And you may have seen this crazy intro, and that's really where I could start with today. And those that don't know the reference from, the music's from is actually Rurouni Kenshin, and also known as Samurai X, so that's that reference. But let's get right into it. So real talk, for the past couple years, I've actually haven't played Vanguard fully. So for example, the last event that I was in was about 3 years ago, back in April 2018. I've actually topped consistently at BCFs, ARGs, any qualifiers and that kind of events and everything like that. But at the end of that season, that's really where I kind of stepped away from the game for pretty much almost 2 years. And now, coming back to it over a year plus time since, today, looking back, I felt like I was in a position where okay, I think I've brushed up on the game. I'm pretty confident in what to do now, especially with the premium format and everything like that. And so I asked myself, can I really top again? Can I really top again? Because it's been so long. And for me, I was just I know my stuff. I learned how to win, the past years and everything. I made a lot of mistakes back then. I've been there where it's I came up short and, missed out on top 8 or top 32, depending on if it's Yu-Gi-Oh or Vanguard or different card game. I've been there before, and I've learned enough where it's okay, I figure some things out that I can know top and top consistently. The question is, do I remember those things? And if I've learned some new things over this past year, and that's really what was my mindset. It's I know I can do it. I just need to take one game at a time, and that's really what I did. And so a lot of people were thinking about how's my setup going to look like? Is there going to be cheating or anything? As you can see with this picture, this was really my setup. I had a ring light, I had a little webcam pointing down to my mat. You can see my deck box there. You can see my laptop right there. Seeing the Discord and also making sure that, using the app, I see what's time left in the round. That was pretty much my setup. And then I had a chair that I can sit down comfortably throughout the day. And if you made it all the way to top 8 and finals and everything, just like I did, you were pretty much playing for 12 hours in that length of time. But fortunately, I was able to take some breaks and everything. And the deck that I was playing was Fenrir aggro, so I would end games pretty quickly, 15 to 20 minutes, whether I win or lost. And it was just enough time for me to get up and actually get a snack, get some water. It helped with emotional stability. It helped with mental stamina, which you need to go into top 8 with, You can't be misplaying all the time. And we're all human. We're all gonna misplay. And I'm sure you saw on the stream, many people made misplays and everything like that. I'm no exception at all. And I think I was featured 3 or 4 times. And so I can start diving into how that looks like too. And so this is what it looks like. Now, during the event, I did get some support online. And so we're all playing remote. So we're maybe feeling a little bit of secluded. You had to have all the cards in camera view because, you can cheat per se. And there's only so much you can do. And one of the things that really helped me was having that support, whether it be online or even texting or anything like that. Here's a good example here on the Force of the Ocean Discord that I'm on. You got people like Ocean Dragon over here actually checking my record since the very beginning. He's oh, he's 1-0, he's 2-0, 3-0, now he's 4-0, let's go, And you got some, stand up to story you got Cardfight King, just let's go, and some other people too, as you can see. And it really helped with that. I didn't realize how much that actually helped. It's because sometimes you feel you're by yourself in this room playing a card game in front of a camera. it's kind of weird and different, but at the same time, it's wow, there's people supporting me. So I really appreciate that too. So thank you, amigos, here on Force of the Ocean too, which leads me into my featured match. So what was really cool during the tournament, I was able to be on featured matches. I think I was on 3 to 4. Since I was playing, I don't know. Other people were taking pictures or, commenting in the chat or on the Discord, hey, I'm on the finals, go check me out, that kind of thing. And it's just like, as you can see, I was playing Genesis, and you can see in this particular round, it was an interesting situation where I had resolved the Zarzan, and I actually was using the critical triggers themselves to actually apply pressure, where I didn't have the way to get Gleipnir and still make an effective turn, or I ran out of Gleipnirs. I don't remember exactly this round, but it came down to this, where one of the crit triggers was going to restand and really put that pressure on and actually seal the deal in this. So as you can see, they did a really cool job of presenting on Twitch how that looks like too. So even though it was remote, they were still combining the screens, so it looks like pretty, like almost like you would expect, right? And so that was pretty cool, just being on those featured matches. So I appreciate that too. And so finally, you know, once top 8 was starting, this is what I saw on the app itself. You can see top 8 actually starting, and there's only 8 of us. And yeah, as you can see, I am the 4th table facing Nicholas over here. He was the Nubatama Hanzo player, so shout out to him. Nubatama has a place in my heart too, and he was repping it. That game was kind of hard on him. He rode up, didn't give me damage, but I gave him an early aggro, grade 2 turn. I had 2 Ulysses with back boosters that really dished out, pushed him to 3 damage. Then the next turn, he also passed turn and didn't really you have a decent hand to guard. He had like 3 or 4 grade 3s, and then the next turn I was still able to do my thing because I drove check Sarzan and I searched any missing pieces to like soul charge and get Gleipnir, and I really put him to 3 to 6 that turn, and so he was still in grade 2 turn, so I went first, so that didn't even help him out. And so that's how the result, and eventually went into top 4 against Derek Dow. Pretty good match. The only problem that he had, he got grade stuck, and then he rode the wrong unit. He needed Harry, and he rode Tricky Assistant, I believe, and the PG's lovely companion don't work with that, and so that kind of gave me that advantage. And I was just pushing and making sure that I didn't underestimate him. Derek Dow is a very, very great player, so I never wanted to underestimate him, and so I played cautiously but also applying that aggro pressure. And because he just missed out on that, I was able to win. And then I got to the finals against Chad, and as you can see that matchup, I misrode. I lived through his new Dow turn. He busted out Halam on grade 1 turn, but I still live, and I was still trying to make things happen. And I did deal him to 6 damage, but ultimately he did get the heal 6 damage, and then after that I lost it. But overall, it was a great 2nd place overall. And as you can see, I want to show you too more of the support that came alongside during that time and even afterwards. So back to Force of the Ocean Discord, as you can see, you know, Cardfight King was like, let's go, and you know, I was letting them know like, hey, I'm in the finals and we're about to start. And so everybody's there, and also congratulating after the fact, like, you did great, you know. Senpai over here saying that comment, I appreciate you, brother, too. And other people like stand up to support you, and you have other people like she over here is like, how do I watch? And so some people are like, oh wow, he's actually in the finals and everything, so it's pretty cool. But you know, other than that, the support was there too from that group. That this one was a different group. This is the Cardfight Kong Discord server that I'm on, and so as you can see now with Samurai, you got Outer Orange over here, you even got Senpai in this Discord, you got Edward over here, just like congrats and good job, and other people too along the thread too, like Sean and the other guys. So it's just like pretty cool just having that support even from fellow content creators. And I think it's cool that, you know, I'm a card fighter veteran that is able to top, but at the same time like be a content creator. And when you mix the two, you get like that different type of support. You get the player support and you got the content creator support. So I thought that was really special overall. Lastly, Access Vanguard. So the people that we write for the blogs, the website, everything that you guys love, the deck studies, everything. So we have our own Discord server too. And so you got people like 02 Pass, you got Alpha and Zeus, you got Almas, you got Cypher, and you got even Win Image over here. He has a different nickname in this server for whatever reason. But it's just like, hey, well-deserved rest. You've earned it, you know, proud of you, man. You know, great job. You know, you did incredible today. You're awesome. And it really touched my heart. Like, you know, just seeing a lot of different support from different players and different content creators and different like bloggers, for example, just coming together, really being that support. And I just really wanted to share that with you, amigos, too, you know, not just because I'm a content creator, but you can also have that support too with your friends. Hop on Discord, you know, make sure you have a group. Maybe you want to go into like a voice chat room and kind of like have that experience just like WCC had. I really encourage that in that respect. And overall, with my experience, it was a great time. I didn't see anybody really like cheat or anything like that or heard of that. In that respect, the judges were pretty nice. They were on top of that too. It did get stricter, don't get me wrong. So, you know, you're supposed to have your cards laid out in view, but you can have your hands off. At least at first it was like that, Provoke. But then in round 7, when I was facing Derek, one of the judges had told Derek to like, yeah, you have your cards laid out, your hand on the view, but make sure you also have your hands in the view too. So you can even like grab your phone just to text somebody or anything like that, and you just couldn't do that. So just becoming stricter as, I guess, as the top tables came to be, which I understand, you know, and you could only do so much too. And there were some things that, you know, maybe shuffling or camera quality, but at the end of the day, I felt like it was a really good experience. I was there focused on winning my games, having a good time, chatting with the people that I faced to, and really just enjoying the experience so people can actually see how that first event went and played out, because as this is being published, the standard format is being played out right now. So yeah. And so with that, amigos, I didn't want this to be too long, but I just wanted to share my experience. And so as you guys seen the standard players and the V premium players play out, hope you guys watch and give that support. Good luck to you, amigos, as well. Do your best, and I look forward to speaking with you guys too. And so with that, you know, if you like the video, give it a like, comment down below. Tell me about your thoughts. Tell me about your experience. You know, what are some things that you appreciated, some things that you didn't appreciate? One of the things I appreciated is that I'm not around people that smell. The little stuff, the little things. And I appreciated just being able to walk out, talk to my wife and some friends, or even like have a snack or even some water. Not have to worry about that stuff or traveling or anything like that, you know, just booking a hotel. And it's just so many benefits in my point of view that outweigh some of the cons. And so I just wanted to share that. And with that, you know, subscribe. So see you, amigos. Bye.